Yes, battling back with an injured guy, Nick Nurse, obviously a legend in the British Basketball League. You're a legendary commentator, and I'm looking forward to all the fun facts that you're bringing with you tonight.
That's very kind of you. Well, let's get this show underway. It will be Caledonia having the first possession. Of course, he has been the key namesake player, Quade Green. You know, we talked a lot about him. Newcastle's defense, JT, it's going to be very imperative to have some game plan against him.
Yeah, and you see the game plan early on. And just as we thought, it's Devin Whitfield. He's hounding him. He's denying him at half court. They made Caledonia play 4-on-4. Get in transition. That is a beautiful sight if you're Coach Stoodle.
Wheeling kicks out to Almus. Goes for a deep three. It's a good look. We can't get it to drop at the moments.
These are all good looks for Caledonia. That's one thing, though, if you're Wheeling, you cannot do that. You cannot pick up Larry Austin. But next one, I'm assuming, is going to be right in the middle, right through the net. It's a tough shot right there from Ricky McGill. You got to get better ones.
Well, down lane goes in, throws it down, and welcome. You just cannot give this guy any time or space, because he will punish you.
Finding ways to mix and match and how they're going to complement each other is always a challenge. But to me, this was always the lineup, as you see Darius DeFoe running the floor. Great block.
Getting rejected. Well, the Chief, again, going up, and Patrick Wheeling having the bunnies. Well, he pinned him off the backboard like a magnet on the refrigerator, JT.
Only 12 points a game on the season for him, but he can explode and he can get to it quick, fast, and in a hurry. That's a tough cross from Patrick Wheeling, as you mentioned, showing that improved skill set.
It's coming from the Gladiators now. Can they chip in? Trailing by 4 points. And again, you can see suffocated defense, JT.
Great job getting back in transition, taking those away, and then turning defense to offense. Newcastle, because he's going to guys who haven't played a ton this season. Will Neighbors out there, he went through injury. He can really shoot the ball. As here's Larry Austin again. That is tough to stop him in transition, I know, but a great start by Newcastle. We talk about Matt Morgan, guys like that in transition a lot. Larry Austin is one of the fastest guys that I've seen in overseas basketball. That can...
Jimenez trying to go ball pick here with Victor Moore Jr. Baseline kick out, consistent three, and again, no problem. Ward Himmett unable to connect with a three-pointer. Caledonia looking to cut it down to a one-possession ball game. Going in, getting rejected. Oh, Ricky McGill, the rim protector?
Ricky McGill, the...
Well, back to a 6-point ball game. Caledonia, again, trying to chip in. This almost goes in. Gets the and one. Well, the Princes going to the free throw line. Just takes a bit of pressure off the backcourt.
Yeah, not known as a scorer, only 7 points a game on the year, but that's one thing that he can do. Down.
He probably could have got 2 calls there. The play is allowed to continue. Johnson down the middle, hangs up in the air, and again, somebody explain to me the physics.
Those are good shots for Newcastle, even though Taj Green is only a 30, well, he's a 39%, not only 39% three-point shooter.
Foul committed. Police is going to try and convert a three-point play. Bulldozing the way through the Eagles' defense. Bit of a poor foul to give away by Ricky. Just over 65 seconds left here in the first half. And again, good hands. Here comes Whitfield. Well, fasten your seatbelts, but he's going to only go in with a layup. And at the moment, and check out that very great article.
Love to have owners in the league like Mr. Timoney pushing the league forward, willing to... Yep. So shout out to them. That's really impressive by them. That's a great play. Oh, you can't let that happen.
That is
if you're Taj Green.
You know, what I like about that is he curls the screen. Goes up, curls, and it's just, I mean, where's the help side defense?
And that's a great out of bounds play by Gareth Murray, because you have to chase over the top on Patrick Wheeling because he's a shooter. But yeah, again, you have to be there if you're Darius DeFoe to absorb the cutting Patrick Wheeling.
McGill trying to isolate, nowhere to go. Green has the mismatch. Wheeling coming over the help side. Goes in for a tough one. That is simply unstoppable. Well, 8-point ball game. Caledonia need to stop. They've only got 1 foul to give, but time's winding down for the Eagles. McGill pulls up from 10 feet again, dissecting.
And he's finding his rhythm a little bit here in this second half.
Walkthrough on the backcourt, trying to find a gap. Good defense, gets rejected. Oh, Devin Whitfield said, not in your house.
Devin Whitfield inserted into the starting lineup for Jordan Johnson, paying dividends. That is a
my goodness! Ooh. JT, are you kidding me?
Short jumper from Darius DeFoe. They're getting stopped. They're energizing, and here, that is crazy. Behind, over the head, left hand hook pass.
Throw it up. I'm feeling the bunnies right now. 10-point ball game. Chief inside the key, pick and pop. Well, Whelan going all the way. Wraps around again. Are you kidding me? B-E-A. Beautiful play by Patrick Whelan. Delpesh fumbles it. Nelson comes up with it. Final seconds in. Johnson now had his face, but again, this guy is simply delivering.
8 minutes left, down 9. If they're going to switch, he's their one-on-one guy, and they have to make one-on-one plays right now.
Johnson goes in, draws a foul. He's going to the free throw line. Well, let's have a look at the replay. Was the call justified?
It's not a good call.
Now almost trying to push this. Oh, good anticipation. Johnson comes up with a steal. Ward Hibbett goes in. Well, we are seeing some George.
That is the 10th offensive rebound of the game by Newcastle. Had 4 in the first quarter. Caledonia had limited them, and it turns into Sticky Ricky McGill. Another jelly with the left hand over the blockless monster.
Well, that was the ultimate point of that play, avoiding the block shot from Clifton Moore Jr. That's tough.
That's very tough. Clifton Moore Jr., 1.5 blocks a game. Very long, and another turnover from Caledonia turns into 2.
And he's got to learn how to facilitate. He's got to learn how to do a lot of things, but implement his game in a more collective system.
100%. Drew hit it right on the head. As you see, there you go. That's something that might get Patrick Whelan going a little. Those are the little things you have to do. You have to try and find favorable matchups for your scorers. So I would expect Coach Murray to do that next game. Travel, it looked like.
Well, Chief Pump Fakes goes through now here in the British Basketball League. Newcastle Eagles are going to have to recruit a whole new team to support and play around.
Yeah, you just got to buckle down. You got to leave it all out there. You got to make adjustments. You got to play smart. But it is about physicality. You have to match the intensity of Newcastle as Paliza knocks down. You see his expression over there. He's from Philly too, man. He's going to go back to the drawing board and expect him to come out firing as that is tough.
Nice little spin out there by Jordan Johnson. And, well, you're right. I mean, look, Philadelphia, the home of some of the great players, come especially from the Upper Derby area. Players like Rasheed Wallace, Leonard Stewart, former British basketball player, went to high school with Rasheed Wallace. Rejection time. Well, the green light is on for the Eagles, but again, no time or space here for the Gladiators.
And see, Jordan Johnson knocks down a 3. And if I'm Caledonia, I'm taking that as absolute disrespect. No reason for him to shoot that shot. He just put his, that's just a sign of disrespect. Can't be mad at Jordan Johnson, but Caledonia's got to take that personally, especially after getting away with a goaltend with Taj Green on the other end.
Well, again, final 5 seconds. Farrelly Hodzic getting the turnaround play. Well, British Basketball League fans, it's all of our viewers in the United States of America. We thank you for joining us. Newcastle Eagles, they will take game 1 here in the British Basketball League playoffs.